Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's first talk about how beautiful Anushka Sharma looked in her Delhi reception with all that sindoor, heavy jewelry, smoky eyes, nude lips. So today my makeup look is inspired by her makeup look that she wore on her Delhi reception. And my makeup is definitely not a recreation, but I'm being inspired by her a lot because she looked so beautiful. Also, I really like the fact that her look was so traditional and they complemented each other so beautifully. So if you guys want to see me creating a makeup look inspired by Anushka, then let's begin with the video. I'm going to do my eyebrows first, and for that I'm going to take this grey shade from my Maybelline Nudes palette and I'm going to fill in all the sparse areas that need a little bit of grooming. So I'm going to start from the front area and then I'm going to move towards my arch and then the tail. Make sure that you do not have any sparse area on your eyebrows and they are neatly filled. Using a spoolie to set my eyebrows. And then for my eyes I'm going to take Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and I'm going to use this as my base. So I'm going to put it all over my eyelid and using a concealer brush, I'm blending all the concealer. This is going to hide all the pigmentation, and if you have any red veins, this is going to cover that as well. Also, I'm going to take a little bit of the concealer and clean up my eyebrows as well. Don't worry if it's looking a little weird on the camera, we're going to cover everything. And I'm also going to use a little bit of the product and use in between my eyebrows so they look neat, nice and crisp. And I'm also going to take this shade from the same palette and applying it all over my lid area and intensifying it as well. Now next I'm going to use this matte brown shade and I'm only going to use this shade on my crease. I'm also using this shade to blend with the edges of the previous shade that I used. And now I'm going to use this matte black shade and I'm only going to use this shade on the corners of my eyes and very close to my lash line. Just like that. And using a fluffy brush, I'm going to blend the black matte eyeshadow and this is going to give a nice smoky look. Be very particular when you're smoking out the eyeshadow because we only want to smoke out the black eyeshadow and not the other eyeshadows. And you also have to make sure that you blend the black eyeshadow a little bit with the other ones as well. And now I'm going to use this shade to clean up all the edges. And I'm going to use this shimmery shade just on my brow bone. And now I'm going to use a kajal on my upper waterline and lower waterline. Now using the smudge brush that came along with the kajal, I'm smudging my kajal as well. And using this matte black eyeshadow that I used previously, just smoking out the look. It's time for a cleanup guys because we're going to move forward to our base now. So for priming my face, I'm going to use this primer by Maybelline, and don't worry, all the products that I'm using in this video are mentioned in the description box below, so don't forget to check out there. And for my foundation today, I'm using my trustworthy NYX HD Studio Photogenic foundation, and trust me guys, this foundation photographs so beautifully even when there's flash photography or even if it's a day function. So I definitely recommend this foundation to you guys if there's an event or something like that. And yes, if it's an event, we have to make sure to conceal all the red spots, the dark spots and everything. So I'm color correcting my face today, and for all the red spots around my face, I'm using a green color corrector, and for the dark spots, I'm using an orange color corrector. And I'm using it underneath my eyes and on the sides of my face, and it's very important to blend them nicely. And to blend these color correctors, I'm using a beauty blender. If you have trouble blending your color corrector underneath your eyes, you can also use a little concealer brush like that. And now to brighten up certain areas of my face, I'm going to use a concealer which is a little lighter than my skin tone, and I'm using it on the bridge of my nose, on the top of my forehead, cupid's bow, chin, and also underneath my eyes as well. And on certain areas of my face where I need a little bit of more coverage, I'm just using a little bit of foundation there as well. And yes, it's time to blend everything, the concealer, the foundation, so that our base looks neat, clean, and seamless. So for my under eyes, I use the concealer brush, and for all over my face, to blend everything all over my face, I'm using a beauty blender. To set the concealer underneath my eyes, I'm using a loose powder by Bharat and Dorris, and also the areas where I use the concealer. To contour, I'm using this shade from my Makeup Revolution palette and contouring the hollows of my cheekbones. I'm also going to use this contour cream on my nose, my forehead, and also on my jawline. And I'm using a contour brush like that to blend the cream. It's very important that you blend the cream contour, guys, because otherwise it's going to look quite harsh. So take your time and blend it very, very nicely. Now to set a contour cream, we're going to use a bronzer. So I'm using it on all the areas wherever I used the contour cream. And I'm also going to use a little bit of the bronzer on my cheeks as well. I'm going to take a little bit of my concealer to clean my contour and applying it right underneath the hollows of my cheekbones. To set this concealer, I'm also going to use a translucent powder. For my lower lash line, I'm going to use this shade, and this is going to make the eyes look really soft, nice and smoky, and I'm using a smudge brush to do that, and swiping some kajal for the final touch as well. So I wore these PAC lashes off camera, and to give my lashes some nice fluttery effect, I'm using this mascara by Essence. And I'm going to use this on both my upper and lower lashes. It's highlight time, guys, and I'm going to use this shade from my Makeup Revolution highlighter and using it on the tops of my cheeks, the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, chin, and yes, I'm done. For my lips, I'm using a mauve nude lip liner by PAC First, and for my lipstick, I'm using a soft pink lipstick by Lakme 9 to 5. So guys, this is my final look, and I really like how this look was soft, very feminine, looked very sophisticated and royal, and yet had this, traditional vibe to it. And this is actually a very different makeup look than my usual makeup look. So do let me know in the comment section how you guys liked this video, and share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.